Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to a throwback video. I don't know if this is necessarily going to go back on Throwback Thursday like we used to do, but it is a throwback video. We are playing Madden 2004, one of my personal favorite Madden games, for the simple fact is Michael Vick is legendary in this game, as everybody that is aware of these games knows. So I thought it'd be fun to go back and not just revisit the game, but maybe do like a fantasy draft style video and just kind of see what happens. I don't know if it's technically going to be a rebuild, but just to have some fun, play an old school game that I haven't played in a while, and just have some fun. So if you want to enjoy that, make sure you hit the like button so you can see more of these videos. Hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So if you want to help me get to that mark, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the Juice Club. And then also sit back and relax because we are going back to 2003 to play Madden 04 and probably draft Michael Vick. At least hopefully that's going to be the goal. Okay, so here we are. We are on the franchise setup screen. I am looking, obviously it's a different view you're seeing. I'm not looking straight onto the camera this time. I'm looking over here. So that might be a little bit of a change for you, but I've done this in the past, so it's not like a new thing. But here we are in Madden 04. I've got the fantasy draft mode set. I've also got owner mode on, which says it's new for this year. I don't remember what owner mode is, so it's just on anyway. And we are here changing or choosing our team. I have the Patriots selected because that's my favorite team. And when I loaded up the game, it asked me for my favorite team. So it just has me automatically on the Patriots. I don't think I'm going to be the Patriots since it's the fantasy draft, but we'll see. And also, fun fact, has Bill Belichick in the game. Rare sighting for Bill Belichick in a Madden game because this is before he took his name out of the NFL Players Association thing, like that's where they all get their license from, is like the Players Association. So, and the Coaches Association, whatever it is. So he took his name out of that pretty soon after this, I think. But here we go. Let's choose our team. There's a lot of fun teams in here. Since it's a fantasy draft, it really doesn't matter what we're going to do. So I guess we'll just like hold this down and just randomly choose one. I guess I'll go 3, 2, 1, you. The Saints. There we go. The Saints are the team that we're going to be choosing for this video. Let's start our fantasy draft. And I do have headphones with the sound on, but I turn the music off because even though the music in these old games are bangers, I had to for copyright reasons, and I didn't want to have to ruin the editing or do more editing. So I do have the audio in my headphones, but I'm not going to put them on because it's just listening to the menu screen. Okay, so fantasy draft breakdown and roster, view roster. Let's just do the fantasy draft and see what number we have. And it's not a very good one. It is number 15, so that means I'm guessing Michael Vick is gone. No! Michael Vick is gone. That's unfortunate. But there still are some very talented players on this board, including Randy Moss, who's a 98 overall. The best player, Ray Lewis. This is right before Ray Lewis gets the cover, obviously, of Madden 2005. Terrell Owens, Marvin Harrison. There's some good players in this board. Darren Schaap. But who... Ooh, Orlando Pace. One of my favorites of all time. Who do we go with? Do we just pick Randy Moss? He's only 26 in this. I think that's got to be like the go-to pick. Because we could probably get a quarterback in the next round. I mean, there's Brady. This is before Brady really takes off. I mean, he's already got, what, 2 Super Bowls at this point? But still, before he becomes like the guy. I think I'm going to take Randy Moss here. I think that could be the most fun pick. So Randy Moss, and he's one of my favorites of all time. So Randy Moss is there. I think in the next round we take a quarterback. So in the first round, where did Michael Vick end up going? He went the pick before me. No! Oh my God. How unlucky is that? How unlucky is that he goes the pick right before me? David Carr goes 32. Yikes. The pick before. How unlucky. All right, quarterback. Yeah, we're definitely going to take a quarterback here. It looks like all the good ones are going quickly. So Kurt Warner, Drew Bledsoe, Aaron Brooks. I don't really know how, I don't remember how good development is in this game. I could take Drew Brees. He's only 24. I might give quarterback a little bit longer now that the top guys are gone. Running back Sean Alexander might not be a bad one. We already have Randy Moss. Tight end could be good for a little bit. Brian Dawkins is still there. How long is he going to survive? I don't know. Orlando Pace is gone. I don't really know where I want to go with this. Do I want to just take Weapon X? Do I want to take Brian Dawkins? I think I might. Let's just take Brian Dawkins here. That seems like a solid pick. I like that it gives you a little recap of what happened in the first round or in the round before you. Orlando Pace did go the first pick of the second round. Makes sense. Makes sense. We're not getting really lucky. Having a 15th overall pick is kind of brutal. I may have to take a quarterback here. It seems like quarterbacks go pretty heavily. I'm probably going to take Drew Brees. Sean Alexander would be a fun one to have, but I'm gonna take quarterback. I don't want to miss out on a quarterback, so I'm gonna take Drew Brees. I don't know how quarterbacks develop. It's funny that I'm taking him on the Saints too. I don't remember how quarterbacks develop in these games, these older games. I never really played that deep when I played these games back in the day, so I'm not sure too much. We probably should build a good offensive line, right? Is Sean Alexander still here? Oh, Eddie George is here. Oh, I love Eddie George. Okay, I might take Eddie George. Let me build an offensive line. Let me grab Larry Allen, legendary Hall of Fame offensive lineman. I wish I didn't get pick 15. Man, I could have got Michael Vick too. That's so annoying. He was right there. I'm gonna grab Darren Sharper. Darren Sharp. We've already got our quarterback. We need a running back. Is this where I take Eddie George here? Is he gonna be gone now? Okay, Eddie George is right there. I really waited till the last second to get Eddie George. We're going to take him, though. Eddie George is my guy. His bald head. There's still a lot of good players left on this board. I'm going to take Kreutz because he's a big-time center. He's only 25, too, so might as well build a pretty solid offensive line. The defense is probably going to be lacking a little bit. I may as well take Tony Gonzalez since he's still here. I mean, why would I not take it? Tony Gonzalez, get a nice tight end for Drew Brees to throw to. Now he's got Tony Gonzalez and Randy Moss. We already have Mawe, or we already have Krayutz. We don't need another center. It looks like the best players are starting to go off the board a little bit. So how about wide receiver Joey Galloway? Who is this? D Jackson. It's not Deshaun Jackson, obviously. Ed McCaffrey. That's Christian's dad and Luke's dad, I guess. Oh, there's a Rondé Gadsden, the dad of obviously the Charger tight end, Rondé Gadsden Jr. or the second, whatever he goes by. It looks like receiver though is starting to fall off tremendously. We already have our tight end. We don't have any left tackles, do we? Oh, we're back to tight end. No, we don't have any left tackles or right tackles. It looks like I may have missed an opportunity here, but here's a 25-year-old in M. Smith. So let's draft him. Get a left tackle. I probably could draft Mawe and then just move him to guard, I guess. A lot of kickers, a lot of punters. I'm gonna take out of Vinatieri just because. Although that's probably not a smart move to take Vinatieri this early, is it? I don't have any corners, do I? What about linebackers? Teddy Bruschi's still here, but he's 30. There's Vrabes. Big old Vrabes. Nile Diggs. I thought I said Urlacher for a second. Okay. Things are starting to fall apart for me here. Ooh. Gotta take Steve Hutchinson. That's a big-time pickup at guard. It's a big-time pickup at guard. But I don't really know where else I'm going to go with these. Do I just take old... Is that Bruce Smith? Just old Bruce Smith? Defensive tackle. Give me some Vrabes. Give me some Mike Vrabel. I like the beginning of our draft, but it's starting to crumble slightly here. Starting to fall apart just a little bit. The cornerback room is really not great. I think that's Dion. Let's see. I may have to let the CPU draft most of the linebackers because I'm not really finding anything. Let me sort by youth. Terrell Suggs. Okay, maybe this is how we do it. Let's just draft some young guys. Let's draft Terrell Suggs. That might be the way that we move the rest of these draft picks. We just sort by young players and see if we can grab any. But there's Jason Witten, Willis McGahee. What about the young quarterbacks? We already have a young quarterback. Running backs. Here's Willis McGahee. What about wide receivers? That's what I'm kind of interested in. Burleson, Brandon Lloyd. Hmm. The young quarterbacks are not, or the young wide receivers are not necessarily there. I don't mind Nate Burleson. He's just not super high overall. Ooh, Osi Umenyiora. Yeah, give me Osi. Give me Osi. We're just going off of vibes at this point. Ooh, is that Mike Doss? Yes, absolutely. Give me Mike Doss. What else do we got? Let's say, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Who? Who? Never mind. Release the files. Corner. Peanut Tillman. Don't mind if I do. At least that's one corner. And I don't remember how trading works. I think trading's pretty difficult in these older games. Drayton Florence could be decent. A lot of these younger corners are such low overalls, it's hard to find any steals. There's a 79 overall, though. Azuma, who's 24. That's pretty decent. That's kind of a steal, I guess. Let me go back to overall-wise. How good are the special teamers? Are the special teamers still here? Yeah, they still are. You know what? I'm just going to grab my kicker. Just get me out of Vinatieri. Goated. Greatest kicker I've ever seen. Might as well have him. And then what else can we do? Do we need a fullback? We don't need a fullback, do we? There's Shannon Sharp. You know what? Give me a little Shannon Sharp action. I didn't realize he was still in the league at this point. Tony Gonzalez and Shannon Sharp, pretty good 1-2 punch. Wide receiver. Is Dion still here? I don't think Dion's here anymore. No, somebody grabbed him. That's okay. I would have taken him. I think we're at the point now where I just let the CPU handle this, because I'm not really seeing anybody else that I want. Yeah, I might just let the CPU handle the rest. I don't know how I sim out, though. Okay, here we go. Simulate the rest of the fantasy draft. We got through about 19 picks, 18 picks, whatever it was. We got some of the fun players. We got, obviously, Randy Moss. We got Brian Dawkins. We got a decent offensive line. And Drew Brees is going to be fun. I don't know how Drew Brees simulates and, like, progresses and develops, but we're going to find out, that's for sure. All right, draft is complete. We could take a look at the fantasy draft summary, but I don't think we need to. Although I'll click it anyway. I don't. Did that do anything? I don't even know. Okay, so rosters. We can view our roster. We got Brian Dawkins. We got Vinatieri, Randy Moss. We got some good players in this team. Quarterback, we have Drew Brees, obviously. Very curious to see how he develops. Seneca Wallace, a rookie. And Brooks Bollinger. Good for you. Eddie George, and then it falls off a cliff. Wide receiver, yeah, the wide receivers aren't very good, except for Randy. We got some fun tight ends, and Shannon Sharp, he's old, though. Marvell Smith is our left tackle. Larry Allen, Steve Hutchinson, Kreutz. We're definitely going to have Hutchinson play right guard, I would guess. Jamal Green at rookie, at left end, a rookie at left end. Kyle Vandenbosch, okay, that's a fun one. Marcus Stroud, yeah, the D tackle position didn't really get drafted that well. Vrabel's here though, with Terrell Suggs, who's a rookie. Middle linebacker, we have middle linebacker 53, which I don't know who this is, to be honest with you. Anyway, he's here. And Larry Foote. And then, yeah, the linebacker position also didn't get drafted well. Corner didn't get drafted well. We do have Jerry Azuma, who's 24, which is nice. All of our corners are pretty young. Charles Tillman's a rookie with 90 speed. Dawkins and Sharper, and then Mike Doss, who's also a rookie, and Ramon Walker. We drafted a pretty young team, which is what I wanted to do. I like it. I like it a lot. Free agency shouldn't be anybody, really, because we just did a fantasy draft, so... Yeah, nobody really here. Trade player. I don't remember if trading was that difficult or if it was hard. I don't remember. What do I need? I need another wide receiver probably, or a running back. Let me get another wide receiver maybe. Who's not going to be super valuable? Like how much do they value Chad Johnson? Where's he at? Steve Smith. This isn't the right Steve Smith, is it? Which Steve Smith is this? Yeah, this is the other one. Wait, no, this is Carolina. This is the right one. This is who I'm thinking of. Okay, so we can go after him. He's on the 49ers. We'll come back to him. Where is okay? Here's Chad Johnson. He's on the Lions. He's an 85. That's probably a little bit more difficult to get than Steve Smith. So let me go back and possibly acquire Steve Smith here. What do they need? Does it tell me what they need? I don't know what they need. Let me just take a look at their team, I guess, and see what they need. So you guys, oops, I'm sorting. That's not the right thing. You guys need, what do you need? You need a right end. You need a linebacker, possibly. I hope they don't need defense because I don't really have anything in defense. They're pretty well off. I could give them Hutchinson, but I don't really want to do that. How about I give them... I don't really have a lot to give, do I? I could give them Sharper or Dawkins, I guess. But I feel like I could save that for something a little bit bigger. Maybe Steve Smith would be easier to get than giving a 98 overall player. What about if I give you Williams? Okay, so the value is not there. Trade will put us below the minimum, and they're not even interested. Okay, just needed to know. I needed to know. What about if I give you Van and Bosch? No, that's not good either. What about if I give you a right tackle? No, that's not going to work. So what is it going to take? If I give them... Okay, so if I give them Larry Allen, it'll work. Probably, or get close to working. Steve Hutchinson doesn't even get it close. Okay, very interesting. So it might take a lot to get... It may take a lot to get Steve Smith, who's valued at C+. Shannon Sharp doesn't get it through. None of the wide receivers are going to get it across, I wouldn't think. Very interesting. This is tricky. Trading back in the day is hard. A second-round pick kind of does it. Trade rejected. They're not interested in the offer. All I have is picks from this year. I don't want to trade all of my picks because I kind of want to see like what the draft looks like in these old games. They're not super interested in trading. What about that? Oh, it worked. It's going to take a lot, though, if I want to trade. But we have Steve Smith now. So we have Randy Moss and Steve Smith. That's pretty cool. So we have... I think my offense is fine for right now. We can probably simulate fairly well. I would like to add one more player on defense, if I could. Maybe some sort of linebacker. I'm not sure what kind of linebackers are going to be available. I'm not even going the right way. What kind of linebacker could I get that's not super good? Junior Seau. I'm probably not going to be able to get one. Especially if I'm not willing to trade my... I'm not willing to trade my first-round pick because I want to see how the draft looks. So you know what? We're just going to ride with it. We're just going to ride with it. We got training camp, though. You are only allowed one player per drill. Drew Brees in the pocket presence. Let's do the pocket presence with Drew Brees and see what we got. I haven't played Madden 04 in a minute. Is it going to work? There we go. I haven't played this in a minute. Obviously, these are the original versions of the training camps that they have in Madden 26 now. In 25, I think. 900 points. Okay, so let's do this. Boom. The graphics look pretty good, though. For being 2003. That's solid. Bring that in. It's a new controller I'm using, so it's a little bit sensitive right now. Just trying to get it broken in. There we go. We're up to 550. Go that to X. Square. Square again. I feel like I'm doing okay. Oh, I went out of the pocket there. I didn't mean to. It kind of took my momentum with me as I stepped up. We got a bronze trophy, though. Silver. Okay. Can we squeeze out gold last second? Yeah, there we go. Chuck that down the field. Final throw. We got gold, 1650. I'll take it. Drew Brees is loving it. Good job, Drew. We got 4 points out of that. So I could try the next level. I forgot you could do levels in that. You'll be awarded 3 points that can be assigned to the player's attribute ratings. Would you like to risk the points to try the next level of difficulty? I'm going to keep the points. I'm not super confident on pocket presence. Maybe on the running back one, I'll do the next level. Throw power and throw accuracy. So we got 3 points. We'll move one up there, and give him one more throw power. That's pretty good for Drew, though. I like it. Chase and tackle. Ooh, chase and tackle. Who do I want to get some points? Probably Suggs. Let's do Terrell Suggs and chase and tackle. We'll do the Sug man. I've never been good at this, though. Both in the now version, the Madden 26 version, and this version. 2,000 points is what we have to do to tackle Eddie George. And I ran into the line. I told you I wasn't very good at this. Oops, I hit R2 thinking it was a... okay. Can I restart, please? No, I can't. I hit R2 thinking it was the sprint button. I think circle... What's the sprint? Oh, my God. Okay, this is going all kinds of bad. I told you I wasn't very good. And, okay, that's a good one, though. I hope they let me retry this, because I can do better, but I'm screwing up. I've been trying to hit the speed boost, and I don't remember what the speed boost is. I thought it was X. There's still a chance I can get gold. Oh, what a spin! That was a crazy spin from Eddie George. That's why we drafted him. I ran into the thing. Doss, good tackle, Doss. Okay, there's no chance we can get gold now. Oh, I took a bad angle. Oh, I took a bad angle with Mike Doss. Okay, all right. Okay. Give me a chance to restart. I think I can do better because I'm sucking. We ended up getting bronze. Don't show off to that. That was really bad, Terrell. Oh, I wouldn't show off. Okay, keep points and try next level. Try next level. I think I can do better than that. Or maybe not. Maybe I can just suck the same. Oh my God, I keep running. It's so sensitive running into these things. There's no wiggle room at all. You either run into them or you don't. There's no like bounce off or anything. And I keep missing my tackles. I'm letting Mike Doss do all this. Come on, Suggs. Bring down Eddie right here. Good job. There we go. There we go. That's a good one. Good job, Terrell. Go out. Go out. Go out. Oh, spin inside, Eddie. No, Eddie. Stop it, Eddie. Why are you sucking? Or why are you good and you're making me suck? I don't think I can get bronze here. Oh, what? Oh my God. Okay. Okay. This is out of control right now. I am just absolute trash. 240 points. I should have just kept the point and moved on. I've earned 0 points. Oh my God. And I forgot back in the day there's no like forgiveness. If you didn't get the drill, you just didn't get the drill. Oh man. Okay. Let me try the kicking one. I don't remember kicking in this game. I'm probably never going to kick in this game if we ever jump into a game, but I'm just going to try it anyway. We're going to do it regardless. All right, Vinatieri. What you got for me? Let's put it right there. Let's put it right there and right there. Boom! 75, okay. That should be fairly accurate, right? Oh, that's right down the middle. Oh, I think they gave me the orange on that one. Ooh, that one should be pretty good. Yeah. Okay, okay. I'm getting the hang of it. It's not super difficult to kick in this game. It's just all about timing. That's a fairly good one. It's going to go in the orange, though. I need to hit the red. If I do that, and then that should be a red one, right? Oh, that's going to go orange. I thought I had the red there. There we go, though. That should be right down the middle. Yes! Okay, that's a solid. That's a clutch one. That's a clutch one. That's also red. Ooh, that's a kind of a big one. All right, didn't put a lot of power on this one, but it should still go for red. Silver at the buzzer. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. Silver at the buzzer. I probably could have got a little bit more if I was faster, but I was just trying to time it up better. These old games have no forgiveness whatsoever, so we'll just bump up. He didn't really need those skill points, but I just wanted to try the kicking. Precision passing, ground attack. Let's do ground attack with my dog, Eddie George. We already saw how good he was against us when we were doing the tackle one. Hold down X. I thought X was a sprint, but it must not be on defense. Circles the spin. Stiff arm is L2, R2. All right, I got this. All right, Eddie, you better be better than... Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Okay. Look at Eddie George. That's how I drew it up. Actually how I drew it up right there. Get off of it. Get off it. No, I got stuck. Okay. This is going to be a little bit more difficult than I expected. Eddie, outrun the man. Outrun the man, Eddie. Slip the tackle like a true Heisman. Just outrun him. Just simply outrun him. You're faster, Eddie. Be faster. Dog. Straight dog. Hand off. Throw the block. Spin move. Other spin move. No. What about this? And then fake him out, and then break the tackle and go to the house because you're a dog. Ooh, just be faster. Spin move. Oh, broke the ankles. Get that man a map. He's lost. 13 seconds. Handoff. Eddie's go. Oh, he's gone. He's not gone. Why did I draft such good defense? I didn't really. They're not that good. Oh, okay, Eddie. All right. Okay. Final play. Gold is on the line here. Eddie, no! Don't bow for that, Eddie. Should I try the next level? No, just keep the points. Keep the points. I didn't do that crazy. All right, well, that's training camp for you. It wasn't that fantastic. You know what? I'm going to give him both in... I'll give him one in carrying as well. He's bald. Let's see. Can I do training camp for other people? No, I can't. What about catch? You know what? Let me do catch ball with C. Smith, since he's a little bit of a youth. He's a little bit of a ute. Run to the target, catch the ball by pressing triangle, circle to boost your speed and reach the targets faster. Okay. So circle and triangle are two buttons we need to remember here. Here we go. Right there. Okay. All right. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. There we go. There we go. I forgot this was a part of the drill. They should make this. They should bring this back in the new game or in Madden 26 or 27, I guess. It'd probably be a little bit easier with the modern physics. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it though. Oh, there we go. There we go. Bronze. I could see a world where I go to the second level on this. I'm getting the hang of it. There's silver. Oh, look at Steve. Oh, there's gold. I feel like the second level is going to be like unbelievably fast or something. I'm kind of worried. Okay. Oh no, Steve dropped it. Lost the bonus. He dropped that one too. Okay, maybe I don't go to the second level because Steve's dropping all these easy ones. He dropped the last three, Steve! All right, we're not going to the next level. You dropped the last three? What happened there, Steve? Come on, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's do catching on all three just to give him a little bit of a boost. All right, that's going to be all training camp that we do. And now we're into the week. We're not going to play many games. I kind of want Michael Vick, but I don't think I can get Michael Vick. Maybe in a different video we'll get Michael Vick. I don't think I'm going to get him in this one. I guess we just go to this. If we go to the team schedule, I should be able to simulate all the weeks, right? If I go to this is preseason stuff. Can I not simulate all this? How do I simulate? Okay, here we go. I simulated something. I don't know what I simulated. I did something. Oh, okay. I don't want to. No, I don't want to play. Select. Okay, so if I don't select them, that means I simulate them. Yes. Okay. So I gotta uncheck them. I gotta remember that. We win against the Eagles though on Monday night. Pretty good. Lose against the Jets. I think we have a fairly solid team. We should be able to make the playoffs. We have a really good offense. It's just a matter of if Drew Brees can develop or play well. We lose to the 49ers. It's just a preseason. It's just a preseason. And we win against the Dolphins. So 2-2 in the preseason, not too shabby. I am very curious about the offseason. I have no idea how the draft works in this old game. I don't know if I ever made it to the draft in any of the times as I was a kid playing Madden 04. I don't think I ever did. How do I get to the regular season? How does one get to the regular season? Weekly standing or weekly schedule? Advance to the regular season. There we go. Okay, so 82 overall Drew Brees. We'll see how he plays. We have a decent team. If I go to the schedule and why am I still in the preseason? What's happening here? I thought I did advance to the regular season. I guess it didn't work for me. There we go. Now it should have worked. Okay, now we're here. Sometimes it's not registered for me for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to uncheck all of these. Actually, I may check the last two just to keep, like, if we're in the playoff position or if we're not in the playoff position, then I will jump in and play a game or like see what it looks like in the game. But if we are in the playoffs, then I will simulate those games. Trade deadline is week 6. There can be no trading after week 6. I don't think I'm going to be trading. I kind of want to simulate to the draft and see what the draft looks like. I want to simulate to the draft and do the offseason too. We win the first game against the Seahawks, though. Lose the Texans. Give me some wins. Show me the wins. We're a decent team. Our defense isn't very good, so I think that's going to be what kills us. Can we win some more games, though? Although maybe it'd be better not to win games to see the first overall pick in the draft, possibly. Beat the Colts, though. I do think at some point I'm probably going to do another video on this game where we actually like end up with Michael Vick. Maybe I force it or something. Or just do a Falcons video. Maybe you don't have to force it, but I just want to play with Michael Vick and just reminisce about how good he was back in the day. So that's probably something we'll do in the future. The Bears are 1-5. Ooh, there's a big win over the Panthers. That's 2 wins over the Panthers, so we take that division series. We lost the Falcons, though. That's a little unfortunate. We're 5-4. That's not a horrible record. Losing the Bucks is not great, but they're 8-0. No wonder we lost to them. The Buccaneers are undefeated right now. Our combined opponents' record is really bad. The teams that we're playing are not very good this season. The Bucks are really carrying that win-loss record. We lost to the Falcons twice. Oh, and we only scored, what, 12? We scored 12 points in total against them? That's brutal. Falcons must have a crazy good defense. We lost to the Eagles. Okay, it's starting to spiral. The season's starting to lose control here. We were on a good little streak. We were looking pretty solid. I thought maybe we'd have a better shot at winning. We do beat Washington, though. That's okay. 6-6. Coming down to the wire here. Got to beat the Buccaneers. We lost to them earlier. No! So we can only beat the Panthers in the division? Really? I guess we can only beat the Panthers. That's a tough loss to the Bucks. 27-20. Got to beat the Giants. Got to beat the Giants. Come on, Drew. Carry us. Carry us to victory. There we go. 27-16 over New York. And we get to the final 2 games of the season. We're 7-7 currently. I think I will uncheck this game and we'll simulate to the... oh, we won. All right. 30-9. We are 8-7. So this game against the Cowboys in Week 17, obviously well before they added the 18th week, obviously. This game could be for the playoff positioning, right? If we go to the NFL in the NFC, we are right there in contention. If we go 9-7, we could be in the playoffs as one of the final seeds. The Cowboys currently are out. at 7-8. Even if they win, 8-8, I don't think gets them in the playoffs. But 9-7, I think does, especially if the Cardinals lose. So there's a chance we could sneak in if we win this game. And you know what? I might jump in and play a little bit of it. Probably won't play the whole game, but just play a little bit of it just to get a feel for the old school game again. And let's do it. Let's go and play as the Saints and see how this game looks.
Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here to bring you this one, sponsored by the fine folks at EA Sports.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
Former first-round selection out of Marshall makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big gains. Now, whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
You can see these guys are fired up and ready to get this thing going.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss.
All right, I'm pretty sure that the Cowboys have Peyton Manning on their team. I'm pretty sure I just saw 18 as their quarterback. Tampa is winning the division pretty clearly, and then the rest of us is just kind of there. But pretty good presentation for 2003. You saw the coaches on the field with the ref. You saw the players getting warm. They were showing Randy Moss get warm a little bit. Pretty decent. I don't know how much of this game I'll play. Probably not too much. Just kind of want to get a feel for it. And it's not... No, it's Rosenfeld. I thought that was Peyton Manning, but I just kind of saw a white guy wearing number 18. I thought it was Peyton Manning, but it's Rosenfeld is the quarterback for... Rosenfels, excuse me, is the quarterback for the Cowboys. So I'm not sure how good they drafted. A lot of... Am I asking Madden? Yeah, let me ask Madden. He wants me to do a man buzz. I was thinking... It looks like they drafted Lorenzo Neal, though. And Hushmanzada. TJ Houshimans. And they're going to go to him. Oh, it's dropped. Tried to undercut the route and pick it off. He wants me to go double X. Okay, Madden, I'll listen to you. You are legendary. Thinking about these old games, I was considering doing a old school NCAA Dynasty video. Or maybe a series of videos. That's another drop. Sucks to suck, dog. So let me know if you guys would think that is a cool idea or not. I was thinking maybe like 2006, 2005, around that era of NCAA football, with like Reggie Bush and Vince Young and all those type of guys on the games. You know that era of college football. So I was thinking about doing something like that. Let me know if that is something you guys want to see in the near future. Let me ask Madden once he wants me to do a halfback lead toss to our guy Eddie George. Okay, I'm pretty sure X is the speed burst. So here we go, and it is certainly, but there's not really much control there. He wants me to do a wide receiver drag. What's Randy's button? Randy's a circle. He's going underneath. Steve's going for that corner. Drew Brees. Got to go underneath the Moss. It's going to be incomplete. I was dropping back, and it kind of screwed up all that. I think it's fairly simple to throw the ball in these games. Let me wait. There's Steve Smith. He caught it, but Steve gets brought down immediately. I'm going to run some hurry up. What did I audible to? Oh, I just switched the play a little bit. Randy Moss. No, get up, Randy. No! He got touched and he's on the ground. I got to stop dropping back in cover. Because I drop it back to the pass. Because he does like a fadeaway. Because I'm dropping back when I'm throwing it. It's kind of annoying. And it cost me that. If I would have stepped into the throw, I might have had a better chance at that. What's he going to do? He doesn't have much, does he? They're going to hand it off. Garner's got it. And Garner's got a big first down. More. He's spinning. Okay, a little bit crazy there. A little bit crazy. Let's not get insane. Let's not get too insane. I wonder if there's a actual sim in this. There's a penalty. Holding? No, it's a face mask. Okay. We got a little grabby. One of our guys got a little bit grabbed, a little bit handsy. Put his hands on somebody. Makes it 2nd and 2. I dove on accident. It's a play action. Oh! Almost picked it off. That would have been sick. I don't remember how hard or easy interceptions were back in the day. I think they were pretty difficult, if I remember correctly. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Sack the quarterback. Who's got it? Oh, yes! Brian Dawkins. Incomplete pass. Good job, big dog. Are they punting this? No, they're kicking a field goal here. You've got, is that Morton Anderson you got? This is an insanely deep kick. There's no way this goes through, right? Oh, it's going to go perfect. Kick is good. All right. Congratulations to the Cowboys. They got on the board first. How do we score? That's the big question. How am I going to be able to score here? Mike Doss is back to return. That's kind of electric. Oh, I got some room. Oh, that closed quickly, though. All right, Madden, what do you want me to throw? Play action, fullback flat? Is that really the right idea? Randy Moss is going to go deep. Do I try it? Do I just chuck it to Randy and see what happens? I got to remember not to... Oh, I think he's open, actually. Randy Moss down the field! He's got it! Randy Moss! Oh, I love him. Love him, love him, love him. That's why he's my favorite player other than Tom Brady. That's a huge throw. Great throw from Breeze as well. We're going to go Eddie George here. He's got room. Eddie George. Good run. Once we go with a corner route with... Who's running that? Darren Sharper's running... Or not Darren Sharper. Shannon Sharp is running that. I think I might go Tony Gonzalez. Yeah, Tony G's open. No, he wasn't as open as I thought. Was that not the right route? I thought he was doing like a whip. Like he was coming out and then going back in. I guess I was wrong in that. Maybe I misread it or something. George with the handoff. Eddie's got room. First down, Eddie George. Good job, dog. Ooh, an Eddie toss. It's actually called Eddie toss. That's kind of funny. Would it be? Is that play just always called Eddie toss, or is it because Eddie's our running back? That didn't work. They were all ready for the Eddie toss. I wonder if it's just called Eddie toss because he's our running back. I bet if it was like Edgerrin, it would be Edgerrin toss or something like that. I think Steve Smith's open enough. Stay in bounds. No! I think he was open. I picked the wrong button. I didn't know. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Things are happening. What? I just changed the camera angle. I don't even know what play I'm running. What even is this? It's a run. It's not what I wanted. It's 4th down. All right. That didn't go well, did it? We could take the field goal. That's what Madden wants us to do. We don't play for field goals. We play for touchdowns. You dig? I think that's open. No, it was open, but the pressure got to me. Oh, that's annoying. All right, you know what? Is there a way we can sim? I don't think we can sim in these old games, can you? No, that's just all the switching of the plays. Instant replay, Madden card settings, quick game. Yeah. All right, that's enough. Almost had the touchdown, though. Almost had the tutty. The tutty. Oh. Well, we'll see if we can make the playoffs. We will see if we can make the playoffs. Simulate the week. What's going to happen? No, we lost. We're 8-8. 31-28. It's a close game. All right, so we most likely missed out on the playoffs. Most likely missed out on the playoffs. Oh, we got most field goals in a season, though, for Paul Ettinger from Jacksonville. That's pretty solid. Good for him. Buccaneers went 12-4. All right, good stuff. So what happens now? Are we at the playoffs? I think this is the playoffs. Simulate the round. Let's simulate the wild card round and see what happens. Oh, things are happening quick. We're already at the divisional round. Simulate that. Chiefs won. Conference championship, Dolphins, Chiefs, Bucks, and Rams. And it's Chiefs and Rams in the Super Bowl. And it's who won? The Chiefs. The Chiefs are Super Bowl champions. Who's on this Chiefs roster? View roster for Das Chiefs. Who just won the Super Bowl? Marvin Harrison, senior, obviously. Hines Ward. Oh, wow. They drafted insanely good at wide receiver. Maybe that's what I should have done. They've got, oh, they got Brady. I'm going to throw up now. He's on the Chiefs. Fred Taylor. It's kind of an insane team, actually. Makes sense. Makes sense. Who did we make a Pro Bowl for anybody? Any Pro Bowlers? Any Pro Bowlers? So Dawkins, Randy Moss, Eddie George, Terrell Suggs made the Pro Bowl as a rookie. That's pretty cool. Mike Doss made the. Oh no, that's just rookie. Can I see stats? How do I see stats? Stat book. Career stats. Oh God, Madden, what happened? Drew Brees, 3,300 yards, 25 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. That's solid enough. I mean, doesn't have a great team around him. It's a fine team, but I don't mind that. 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns for Eddie George. No wonder he made the Pro Bowl. Randy Moss had 1,200 yards and 11 touchdowns. Steve Smith had 863 and 10. Tony Gonzalez had 547 and 1. Defensively, we had 129 tackles from Terrell Suggs. No wonder he made the Pro Bowl as a rookie. Mike Doss had a good season. Mike Doss had 6 picks, by the way. Or Brian Dawkins. I was seeing Mike Doss right now. Brian Dawkins had 6 picks, by the way. The sack leader was Suggs with 12. Good Lord, Terrell Suggs. 129 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, and 12 sacks with 2 picks in your rookie year. Oh, yeah, we got a steal with that one. 5 interceptions for Darren Sharper, 4 for Mike Doss, 2. Oh, my God. A lot of interceptions. Even Vrabes had one. 32 for 41 from field goals. 36 for extra points. No kick return touchdowns. 1 punt return touchdown from Tim DeWhite. That's pretty cool. And that is our season stats. So I have no idea what happens now. I mean, the Pro Bowl happens, obviously, but let's simulate the game. Advance to owner mode offseason. Import draft class is awesome. Let's move to the owner mode offseason, I guess, and see what happens. This is what I was really looking for. I want to see like the draft and the free agency and all that kind of stuff, because I honestly don't know how it works. I've done the 2005 Madden 05 free agency and stuff. I don't remember how the 04 one does. Oh, retiring coaches and players, all that kind of stuff. Signing coaches. They didn't give me an option to fire my coach. I don't think that we're gonna have a new coach. I'd be shocked if we did. Signing a lot of coaches apparently. Every new team got a new head coach. I can't believe Tom Brady's on the Chiefs and won the Super Bowl. That's hilarious. He's got 3 90+ wide receivers, though. Okay, welcome to the owner's box. This new addition to franchise mode lets you become the owner of your favorite team, set the prices of tickets, merchandise, hire the best coaching staff possible, renovate your stadium, consult the board. Okay, so it's just the normal owner stuff. Our total income is $104 million. The year 2003 net income is $18.95 million. All right, that's pretty cool. I don't think we're going to mess with any of this stuff because we're not like going deep into a franchise or anything. Do we need to... Who's our coaching staff right now? Do we have to fire anybody? Is it Jim Haslett? Jeff Haslett? I forget what his name is. But he's our head coach right now. Steve Spurrier. There's Belichick. Belichick... Oh, that's... what's his name? Billick. Not Belichick. What's his name? What the heck is his name? Why am I blanking on his first name? It's like right on the tip of my tongue. I keep wanting to say Brian. It's not Brian. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Belichick's still a Patriot head coach. Herm Edwards is here. So can I, like, go after one of these coaches? Or do I have to wait? Let me see. So sign coach. So, okay, so I can only go for available guys, I guess. Or the unemployed guys. I feel it's Brian Billick, is it not? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Braxton Miller. Mike Singletary's hilarious. I kind of want to fire my coach. I think that could be fun. Or can I just offer... I might be able to offer one of the head coaches that are here. Can I offer Bill Belichick? Where's he at? Hold on. I want to go to the NFL. Let me offer Bill Belichick. I think that could be pretty fun to have. I don't know if he'd accept it or not. I just kind of want to do it. Where's he at? Is he all the way down at the bottom? Wait. This is how old this man is. John Harbaugh's still here. He's not a head coach, but he's still here. Okay, so I can't offer Bill Belichick, I guess. I think I can only. I think these are all offensive defensive coordinators that I can offer. I kind of wanted to offer another head coach. There's some cool guys in here. Norm Turner, Vic Fangio, but I can't offer head coaches. It doesn't look like Gary Kubiak. I kind of like Mike Singletary. I think that could be pretty fun. But let me take a look. What does our coach even do well at? He's got all the kind of good stuff that you want. If Belichick's not here, I don't really want to go for anybody else. I thought you could just hire anybody or offer anybody at least. So I think we might just go out of here and let the CPU sign whatever they need to do to fill out the team, fill out the staff. I just really want to see the draft. That's all. That's the last thing that I want to see in this video. Because we simulated a season, we didn't win the Super Bowl. It's totally fine. I just want to see the draft. Maybe down the line we'll go back in here and actually do like a rebuild. But that probably won't be for a while, I guess. Okay, so schedule retired players. Who's retiring? A lot of fun names of the past. Jerry Rice. Oh, there goes Shannon Sharp from us. Dion is retiring. Yeah, a lot of the guys you would expect. Time to the re-sign period. Who needs to be re-signed? Steve Smith does. We'll give him a 4-year deal, $21 million, and that was painless. Is it done? It's done. Okay. We don't need to re-sign anybody here. Nobody here. Marvell Smith needs to be re-signed. Offer accepted. Domingo Graham needs a new contract, so we'll sign him. How much money do I have? Cap room 16.25. Okay. Spicer can go. Josh Williams, probably not too expensive. That's not crazy. He's coming back. Who else can we sign? We need to sign these corners, but they honestly probably could. You know, I'll bring back Brad Franklin since he's a 67 overall. So he's coming back. And that looks like it's going to be it. Yeah, there's only 3 guys left. I'm okay with losing all of them. So let's move to rookie scouting. So it's kind of similar to Madden 05. It's a little bit different. I'm not shocked. I mean, they're 1 game up or 1 year apart. It's not shocking that they're similar. Are we really going to go through every single team and their re-signs and releases? I have no idea who's going to be in free agency, though. That'll be the big question. We have about $14 million. Can we splash on somebody? All right, what's this? Rookie scouting. Okay, so there's some quarterbacks at the top. What about if I just go to all? Okay, so a strong safety is the first player. It's defense heavy. Wow, okay, we need defense to be fair. Let's just scout all of these top guys because we need basically every single position that's up here. We could definitely use guards as well. Don't really need a running back. We could use wide receiver, certainly. And then maybe a left tackle and a guard. You know what? I'm fine with that. Scouting list is full. Okay. How do I... Okay. Wait. How do I see what they... If I just do that? Okay, here we go. So all of my targets... We can scout them even more, I'm guessing, and learn even more about them. A 4.25 for this dude is kind of insane. I definitely want to know more about him. The wide receivers don't look that good, but I'll scout them anyway. I mean, the 4.25 also, I didn't see that. That's also pretty amazing. Let's just scout these same guys again. We're most likely going to be in position to draft them anyway, so let's just scout those guys. Advance to the workouts. What did we learn about them? I don't know what we learned about them. Let's just scout them all again. And see what happens. Advance to the scouting list. Okay, so this is the final scouting report. All of them are projected first rounders, it looks like. These corners and wide receivers that ran 4.2 are very impressive to me. So now we get to the NFL draft. I don't know where we're going to be drafting at. We didn't make the playoffs, but we were close. So there's a possibility we have a bad draft pick. It's going to be 15, just like where we were when we... just like where we were when we did the fantasy draft. So the breakdown, what's happened so far, can I tell? Oh, draft recap. What happened? So they took a quarterback. The Washington took a quarterback. A wide receiver went. A guard went. Who was number 1 overall? Here he was. A wide receiver out of Washington, Spence, went number 1 overall to the Niners. I guess that's cool. Who do I take, though? We could take a corner. We desperately need a good corner, don't we? If I can I find the guys that I scouted? Okay, here we go. There's a left tackle. We could use a left tackle. We could obviously use a D tackle, but I think I'm going to go with this corner. I think I'm going to go Waters. He ran a 4.25. I mean, how can you deny that? We're going to take him with our first round pick. We don't know what his overall is going to be, but hopefully he's pretty good. Oh, it's a snake draft. What? Or no, I traded my second round pick. Duh. I was gonna say, why would the regular draft be a snake draft? It's because I traded my second round pick. I forgot in that Steve Smith trade. I think we got a pretty good player though in the corner. And now we're up again, and the last guy that we have scouted is this Schwartz guy, so we might as well take him. I think we did pretty good though. I don't think I have any more guys scouted. No, everybody that I have scouted got taken, so we might as well grab... Ooh, there's not really anybody else left, is there? There's some tight ends, there's some guards. We do need some guards, don't we? Let me grab a guard. Martin. I'll take him. Maybe he's good, maybe he's not. Who knows? Who really knows if he's good or not? Okay, what do we got now? We do need some defensive players. There's a linebacker currently. I guess we grab the faster one. He ran a 4.5. It's not so much faster than the 4.6 guy, but a little bit faster. And then the final round, round 7, I guess we just take somebody. Let's take this guy. Jones. We'll take him. Why not? And how good did we draft? Signed draft picks. Here we go. Tell me that first round pick was pretty good. Signed draft picks. Offer. This deal is done. We will offer you. Deal is done. Okay, so 74 for J.J. Waters. Not bad. And then a 77 for Schwartz. I'll take that. Now, here's the wild card, guys. How good were these guys? 66 on the guard. What about this guy? 67. And then what about the final pick? A 70. You know what? All things considered, I think that's not as bad of a draft as it could have been. Especially we were picking just like 15th. I mean, not that bad of a pick. I kind of want to know, the 49ers got the number 1 overall pick. How good is this guy? Cedric Spence. It doesn't let me see his overall. No, I can't see. It's all blacked out or all hidden. I was kind of hoping it would just show me, but that's okay. We signed all of our draft picks. A 74 or 77 in the first 2 picks. Not bad at all. I'm totally cool with that. Especially because we're not like going deeper than just this. But that's a pretty solid. I'd be happy with that for the most part if it was a rebuild. Missing on the offensive lineman's a little bit annoying though. I'm definitely curious about how good that number 1 overall pick is. Can I see now? Let me go to the 49ers. Wide receiver, Cedric Spence. 83 for Cedric Spence. Wow. He's not even that fast either. They picked up a good player. Okay. Free agency. He got Aaron Glenn. Obviously, Jets head coach. You've got Kevin Mawe, who we had a chance to draft for a while. Quarterback. We don't need a quarterback, obviously. Achilles Smith, though. That's funny. Running back. We still have Eddie George. Wide receiver. Not really anything here except for Aronde Gadsden. You know what? Offer me a little Aronde Gadsden. Why not? We got the money. And then a tight end, offensive line. I mean, I could offer Mawe just to give us a better chance at offensive line. We do need something here. Aaron Glenn being such a high overall, but then you got Delta O'Neal. I might offer him a little contract. See if we can bring him in, because we do need some powerful corners. Can I just offer everybody? We'll see. I'm just going to offer a bunch of people and see who accepts and who doesn't. I'm just going to offer like some of the highest overall players in the free agency and see if we can grab anybody. We've got all the highest overall guys. I'm going to advance so we can see who accepts. We're not going to be able to bring all these guys in, obviously, but I accidentally took a screenshot. That's my bad. Let's just advance a day and see what happens. Just one day. See who signs with us or not. If we get the ones that I kind of want are Delta O'Neal and okay, offer rejected. Consider better offer. Considering better offer for the left tackle. Aaron Glenn's rejected, rejected, rejected. All the guys rejected, really? Everybody rejected me? Even Aronde Gadsden rejected me? I guess I can bump it up slightly. How about that? And then we go for Mawe. We offer him a little bit of a better deal. Give him something like that. And then we go Aaron Glenn. We'll just offer everybody, basically. I kind of want Delta O'Neal for sure, so... Oh, no, not a 7-year deal. No, stop it. My control is a little sensitive. Stop it. Not a 7-year deal. All right, we'll go one more day and see what happens. We now have the highest offer on everybody. I don't know if we're going to bring in everybody. We probably don't have the cap room to do that, but I think it'd be cool. And it might make us a better team. It might make us a better team. We got Aronde Gadsden. We got Delta O'Neal. We got Aaron Glenn. We got Kevin Mawe. And we couldn't get the salary cap to work on Deese. That's totally fine. Because we got basically everybody that I wanted. So, W, I'd say. We boosted our cornerback room with the 2 free agent signings, plus the rookie that we drafted, plus Cedric Tillman's already on the team. I think the linebackers are kind of the only thing that's left in the... that's not very good on the defense. Maybe the defensive tackles aren't that good. But there wasn't really that many defensive tackles in free agency to sign. Although we did get the 77 rookie defensive tackle, which it could be pretty good. All right, so we're reordering the depth chart after free agency and the draft and everything. Let's just go auto reorder, see what that does. So Drew Brees has developed into an 88 overall, so that's pretty solid. Eddie George is a 90. We've got Randy Moss and Steve Smith with a Rondo Gadsden Sr. Okay, wide receiver room looks a little bit more solid now. Tony Gonzalez. Tight end's a little weak. Maybe we should have focused on that a little bit. We've got Hutchinson at left guard. We got Mawe and Kreutz. We got Larry Allen. Okay, so somebody needs to move to right tackle so that Mawe can move to guard. So I think Larry Allen playing... Hold on. Let me go substitute that out. If Larry Allen plays guard... Mawe is going to play center, or he's going to play guard, and then Larry Allen plays tackle. I think that might be the best option, just to get everybody on the field. Left guard, or left end, we got Vandenbosch. Right end, we got Umenyiora. Marcus Stroud is 88 overall. That's pretty solid. Suggs has gone to an 84. Good development from him. The linebackers are still a little bit weak, I will admit that. But the corner looks a lot better now. Or at least it will when we have all of our guys in here. Got to get Aaron Glenn up there. Got to get Delta O'Neal. We need Glenn to start. And then O'Neal, and then Azuma, and then there's Waters, the rookie. Okay, I think that's a pretty good cornerback room. Free safety, obviously, we got some studs. Strong safety, we got Doss. We don't necessarily need both of those safeties. Maybe I can trade for another... Maybe I can trade for a linebacker or something. Or maybe a defensive end. Yeah, let's try to trade for a defensive end. Can I do that here? Rosters. Trade player. Okay, so if I trade one of my safeties, because we don't need Dawkins and Sharper. So if I trade Darren Sharper, which I love Darren Sharper, but if I trade Darren Sharper for a defensive end, that might be the right move. So I don't know who it's going to be, though. I probably can't get anything too crazy. But I mean, I'm trading a 97, so I probably can get something at least on that same level. How about... Maybe I should package it? Maybe I should try to go for like a Dwight Freeney and something else? So maybe if I add Dwight Freeney... Ooh, they have Strahan. Although the needle is kind of teetering, so maybe it wouldn't be that good of an idea. I don't think they have the right players for this, what I'm looking for. Now let's move to another team. Let's move to another team. I'm not really finding it there. I'm not sure if I should try to get more than one person or if I just go for one guy. Should I try to capitalize on the 97 overall? There's Julius Peppers. A++ is the value for Julius Peppers. I might not be able to do this. I need to go to free agency. I don't think I can go to free agency. Let me start the new season real quick. I may have to do this in the new season. I do kind of want to simulate one more year, see if we can win a Super Bowl here. If we don't win a Super Bowl in the second season, then we'll just end the video. But now that we've done a whole offseason, I kind of want to see how the offseason does. But let me go to free agency, sign a backup free safety so I can actually complete this trade. Okay, oh, right here, Brent Alexander, perfect. That works for me. Oh, I don't have the salary cap, never mind. Let me go for a cheaper free safety, like Sean Wooden. Let's drop his money down a little bit. It only needs to be a one-year deal. Can we get it positive, please? I can't even offer him. I guess I'll have to offer somebody down here. Give me this guy then. I just need a backup free safety so I can trade my guy that I'm trying to trade. Okay, so Darren Sharper for somebody. Maybe Richard Seymour could be fun. But I kind of want a Julius Peppers, but as you can see, the value is A++, so they don't really want that. So I'm not going to be able to get somebody like that. Michael Strahan is only an A. Okay, that could happen. They're not interested in the trade, but if I toss in something else, they might be willing to take that. If I give them like a second-round pick, or I guess a first-round pick since I'm not going any further. No, they don't like that either. Okay, so a first and a second plus what's-his-face gets us Michael Strahan. Maybe that'll help us. Maybe we needed something like that. That's kind of crazy. And Strahan's now the starter. So we got Strahan and Umanor. We're basically building the Giants' defensive line. Pretty sick. Let's just go to the preseason. We don't have to do any of this training stuff. Did I not hit it? There we go. Schedule, preseason games. Oh, I get to choose the opponents this time? I don't need to choose the opponents. Just give me a generic schedule. We have earned a local media contract. See, that's the kind of stuff that you don't get anymore. You would never see that pop up in Madden. You've earned a local media contract? I mean, come on. That would never happen. I do like the fact that Drew Brees has... turned into an 88 overall quarterback. I think that's going to help us out a lot this second season. But we'll move through this pretty fast. We won't play any games or anything. I just want to simulate this second season and see if we can make the playoffs and make a Super Bowl run, or if it's just going to end with us doing nothing. Maybe we can win. I mean, we're doing pretty well in the preseason. That gives me a little bit of confidence. Gives me a little bit of confidence. A little confidence. Just a little bit of confidence. 3-1, not too bad. Lost 30-14, though, to the Chargers in preseason. Although our backups are not very good, so it makes sense that we wouldn't play well in that final game, because nobody plays in that final game. All right, advance to the regular season. Yes, please. Okay, here we go. We are going to uncheck every single game, and we are going to find out if this team is a Super Bowl team. I think it'd be fun to win the Super Bowl in this. I don't think I've ever won the Super Bowl in one of these old games. I don't even know if there's an animation for winning. I would assume there's an animation for winning the Super Bowl, but I would have no idea what it is. I don't know if I've ever seen it. Because back in the day when I was playing these as a kid, I would get bored too quick and never be able to finish a season. It wasn't until I was probably in my middle teenage years before I actually finished a full season in a Madden game. Just because I would get so bored, I would want to do other stuff, and that's just how I was as a kid. I'd get distracted by other things, like I would get in my head uh, playing with other players, and then I would just get distracted and never finish the season, or I would get onto a different game and start playing that for a while, and I would get bored of the never finish the season. But then I got older and I actually started finishing seasons, and I finished so many now at this point in my life that it's not even an accomplishment at this point. But I definitely never finished a Madden 04 season, so, and I certainly, even if I did ever finish one, I certainly never got to the Super Bowl. That is a guarantee. I don't know if I've ever won the Super Bowl in any old Madden game. I think the oldest Super Bowl, oldest Madden game that I won a Super Bowl on would probably be something in the PS3 era. There's no way that I won a Super Bowl in anything on the PS2 era. Certainly not. Maybe something on the PS3 era, maybe like Madden 13, maybe Madden 25, the original Madden 25 with Barry Sanders. Maybe I won one on that. I can't remember, but certainly nothing on the PS2 era. But speaking of winning the Super Bowl, I mean, we're 12-2 right now. We are crushing things. We're definitely going to be in the playoffs, clearly. Are we going to be the number 1 overall seed is the question. 14-2 is an insane record. That's got to be best record in the league, right? I guess we did the right things that we needed to do. We made the right draft picks, and we made the right free agent signings, and we made the right developments. We are 14-2. That's an insane thing, and we are the number 1 seed because we are not playing this week in the wild card. All right, Saints, Packers. We win. We move on. Huge. 36-13. It's the AFC or the Conference Championships, the NFC for us. 36-14. We're playing in the Super Bowl, boys. Okay. It is the Texans and the Saints in the Super Bowl. Oh my God. I don't think there's a simulate option. What if I hit help? Is there like a simulate highlighted game? Play games from the weekly schedule. View the box scores that have already been played. Can I not just like quick watch? What's easy play do? Easy play enable. I don't know what that means. I want to see the game, but I don't want to play the game is the question. Play game, simulate game. Am I really going to have to play this? I may have to play this because I do want to see an animation that could possibly get us a championship. So I may have to do this.
We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Well, the time has finally arrived after weeks of anticipation. So thanks for joining us at the Super Bowl. This figures to be a great one as the Texans match up against the Saints. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
Boy, you talk about a quarterback who can light up a scoreboard. This guy can do it all. And the scary thing is, he's getting better with each game. I think some of that has to do with his receivers, because he's got some good ones to throw to.
The Saints have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Now this is what you call excitement. Look at those guys down there. They can't even stand still.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. The Super Bowl.
Okay, so we're here in the Super Bowl. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to show you. I have never seen any of this. I haven't seen the Super Bowl logo in the game. I haven't seen any of the Super Bowl like ambiance. I haven't seen. This is the first time I've ever been to the Super Bowl in Madden 04, so I've never seen it. This is all new to me. But you're probably not going to see much of this game. I'm probably going to try to grind it out and hopefully try to just cheese my way to a victory so we can win this game and see a possible celebration. So yeah, I don't know how much you'll see, but just know that we're in the Super Bowl, which is pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Okay, Delta O'Neal, kick return touchdown. No! He dove and got me. Oh, I had it. Oh, I can't believe it. That would have been electric. I've never had a kick return touchdown before. Oh, that would have been sick. Didn't get it on this. Maybe I can get a touchdown though. Ooh, close. Texans were able to get a field goal off of me. So it is 3-0 to start the Super Bowl, but that's an electric kick return. I thought I had it too. Eddie George fighting. Good job, Eddie. They want me to run. Madden wants me to run. He wants me to run some running back handoffs with Eddie on 3rd and goal. I don't think that's the right move. Maybe that wasn't the right move either. Randy Moss couldn't get it. I think we'll just take the field goal. I'm trying to win this game. I'm trying to get all sweaty and win this game. So taking the points, even though we had an amazing start, I think taking the points is the right move, especially since it's so close. I really can't miss this, right? Okay, Vinatieri drills it. All right, 3-3 is not bad in the Super Bowl, at least in the first quarter. Okay, so I've been playing about a quarter and a half of this. It's 19-3. I'm getting killed. I keep throwing interceptions for some reason. I'm gonna quit out of the game. I don't need to see the Super Bowl celebration. We're just gonna simulate, and if we win, we win. But I was not gonna win it by me playing. I don't know what it was going on. I just, for some reason, I just could not throw the ball without throwing an interception. I threw 3 in the first half, and I threw a pick 6 right there. Is that why they had 19 points? So I was doing decently well with my decision making, but for some reason I just couldn't stop throwing picks. So we're just gonna simulate the game and see what happens. If we win, we win, and we did win. Super Bowl champions. You know what? That's fine by me. Absolutely fine by me because we're gonna end the episode right there. I know it might feel a little cheap because I didn't actually win it playing it, but you know what? I wasn't gonna do it. I'm not very good at this old game apparently. So as at least we won it, and there's no feature to like quick sim or anything like that. So whatever. We win the Super Bowl. We rebuilt the Saints. Woo! I guess that's probably what I'm gonna title this. Something along the lines of I rebuilt the worst team in Madden 04. I don't know. I don't think the Saints are the worst team in Madden 04, but I thought that could be a pretty catchy title, I guess. I don't know, but that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so if you want to help me get to that mark, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the Juice Club. Like I said in the previous portions of this video, if you want to see me do any more old school retro Madden videos, let me know down below in the comments. I pretty much have access to any of the Madden games of all time, so, well, except for like the 90s ones. Anything from the PS2 era onward, I pretty much have access to. So if you want to see me do any of that stuff, let me know. Also, let me know what you think about a possible NCAA 05 or 06, maybe 07 even, Dynasty, where we kind of like take a team, probably not a bad team, because it'd just be for fun. It wouldn't be like a serious dynasty or anything like that. So maybe like the Texas Longhorns be Vince Young, or USC with Reggie Bush, something like that along those lines, where we could just have some fun with some of the fun players back then and see if we can win a national championship. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.